We are joined by Eric Engels in Montreal, where Geoff Molson, owner of the Montreal Canadiens, has released a statement and put together, Eric, as lengthy as it might be, and we're not going to ask you to read it word for word, a program for what they're planning to do with controversial first-round pick Logan Mailloux. What can you tell us?
Well, Geoff Molson advanced a three-step program, and the first one is educating young people on the issue. The other is supporting Logan Mailloux and becoming a better person. I think we're going to need more details on that. And the third is confirming that he will not be at Montreal Canadiens rookie camp or main training camp, with Molson saying that it is a privilege to play in the NHL.
We've seen a couple of, well, at least, one significant sponsor question whether they still want to be part of the Montreal Canadiens organization. Geoff Molson comes out today and releases this statement and this program for Logan Mailloux. What is the mood around Montreal right now vis-a-vis this pick, this organization, and dare I say as well, because we've got one more year left on term, this general manager, Mark Bergevin?
Well, you know what? Let's talk about the pick. Obviously, it's polarizing. And, Geoff, this is an extension of the conversation between second chances and cancel culture. And personally, I can only speak from my own experience. I know I've had a lot of Canadiens fans come up to me with varying opinions on this. I truly believe in second chances. I don't believe in outright canceling people. I believe in nurturing people and getting them to find a way to become better people. But I do believe that second chances are earned, and I think Logan Mailloux still has to earn this chance that the Montreal Canadiens seem willing to give him. And that's why when I talked about that second point that Molson talked about overseeing Logan Mailloux's development into a better person, I want more details on what that plan entails. Will he be meeting with other victims of similar crimes to understand and get a better idea of what the gravity and damage that the gravity of the damage that he caused to this young woman? Has he reconciled fully with this young woman? I think that is still very much in question. Will he be donating some of his money in his entry-level deal? Will the Canadiens match some of that money to causes, obviously involving victims of such crimes? These are big steps that I think the Canadiens and Logan Mailloux need to take, and until they're able to do that and he's able to do that, second chances, like I said, are earned.
They are indeed. Eric, thank you so much for this report and for being on this file. We appreciate it. This pick drew outrage. This pick drew criticism, Jennifer. I mentioned how much derision there was. And this is the Montreal Canadiens, an organization that has always prided itself on being classy. We think of previous Montreal Canadiens players like Jean Beliveau and Rocket Richard and Elmer Lack, and we think Ghosts of the Forum and the lore of how they make presentations, and it's always been a very classy organization, which is why I think a lot of people were disappointed on Friday when they made the pick of Logan Mailloux, despite what Geoff Molson just put out. I just want to open the floor. No specific question, just your thoughts on everything that we've seen going back to Friday with the Montreal Canadiens.
Well, Geoff, as you mentioned, many were disappointed. Another description I would use would be shocked at that decision after Montreal made such an exciting run in the playoffs. And it was so much fun for Canadians, for people in this country to follow along with their success. And then to follow it up with that choice in the draft was a huge shock. And Eric mentioned about earning second chances, but often that takes time. So I would agree that I was certainly on the camp that was disappointed by that selection in terms of the severity of his actions, to say that he needed time to earn the privilege and the right to be drafted by the NHL, which people spend a lifetime for that sort of an opportunity. And for the damage that he has done, it takes time to learn from that and to grow. So yes, second chances, but it didn't feel like the time was right. But what's done is done, and let's hope now that the Montreal Canadiens work together with him to establish a plan where there is a lot of learning to potentially help other people down the road as well.
First, there is consequence, Stewie, as you all know, and then there is chance. Your thoughts on this?
Yeah, I just don't really understand the timing of this, especially after he renounced his rights in getting drafted. And he said it's not a second chance. You don't deserve a second chance. You have to earn it. So hopefully he gets the help he needs to come back a better, citizen of society here too. But, I want to see the media sort of now keep the Montreal Canadiens accountable. Let's not just make this a one news cycle type of situation where we go back to talking about Montreal and the Carey Price Price situations and the D situations going forward. Let's hold the organizations accountable. That's how we get real change.
Mike?
It's just unfortunate. I mean, it's a great, whatever, three-step program. That's what the kids should be going through with independent counsel as not a member of the National Hockey League right now. And when he got that, when he felt healed and he felt ready, that's when he should have been drafted and given the privilege of being a National Hockey League draft pick. He was drafted in the first round because they value him as a hockey player, and everything else that's going on now is just cleaning up the fire.
The Montreal Canadiens could have done this. Could have helped Logan Mailloux and not drafted him. And I think that's part of the part that stings.